What's up, y'all? CFX here. Now, back at the crib. As you guys know now, we have cleared 2 accounts, putting us at 5 accounts that we have not cleared in this challenge. So we are halfway there. Not quite done yet, but almost. I feel like I'm about to clear this much quicker now. Why? Because I have now connected my broker to MyFxBook, and we're about to go through the trades. We're about to see the results ever since I've started this challenge, and we're about to see what changes may need to be made. So we're about to see, are we good at long, shorts, what pairs we're more profitable with and stuff like that. So about to make a lot of changes. I'm going through this. You guys about to see my real results as well, which I'm not scared to show y'all. I mean, y'all gonna see it anyway, or y'all didn't seen them anyway. But about to go through all of that and expose myself to the world. So let's get into this trade history and let's see what changes we may need to make. All right, so we are now on MyFxBook, and you guys can see about everything now. You guys see it. The gain is 1,449%. Daily is 1.28%. Monthly, you guys see all of that. Even going to the chart here, as you guys can see, our chart has went up a lot in like the past 2 weeks or so. So we've been seeing a lot of growth ever since then. Balance and stuff, we are at $190. I mean $100.90. Excuse me. Now, since we have made the withdrawal, have not taken any more trades or anything. Actually stepped out of the market today. A very valuable lesson, y'all, is you do not have to trade every single day. Just because the market is open don't mean you have to trade. I didn't see anything clear enough for me to take, so I did not trade the market this morning. So you guys see our profit, $548, and our deposit right here. Ever since, you guys know, they take out the little take out their little fees and stuff like that. So we actually started with $97.90, then the withdrawals. So you guys see everywhere we are at right now. Let's scroll down a little bit to the trading periods this year. You know, the profit, pips, win percentage. I have been 54% accurate since starting this challenge, and 59% this month, 100% this week. So taking 8 trades this week, have won all of them. We've been doing really, really good so far and making a lot of progress. So very, very, very satisfied with that. Let's look at the trades now. So we've taken 124 trades so far in this challenge, being 55%, as you guys see. And these are the amount of pips that we've collected. So let's go over here. This is what I want to look at. So we've won 41% of our buys and 61% of our sales. So we are more profitable on taking sales instead of buys, but you know, that's about expected. I've always been like that for whatever reason. With my trades, then you guys see the best trade and the worst trade and all that stuff. Don't really care about none of that. These are the trades I'm currently in right now. UJ and gold. Gold may, let me see, because they haven't updated in like 49 minutes. Let's check out gold. So yeah, this is the gold trade right here. So yeah, we still are about, actually, we're only $1 out of profit now. So we're only $1 out of profit. Probably could have took this entry right here. That's a good entry. This probably would have been the best entry right here, but it's fine. Now let's go back to MyFxBook. So yeah, those are the percentages and the numbers. Then the history, you guys already know. Made 2 withdrawals, and we have been very, very, very profitable this week. I'm gonna go over this EN trade in a little bit. It hit stop loss, but you guys see it was a win. I'm gonna show you guys how close we was to winning this trade and how big of a difference, you know, like a couple of pips can make. So these were the trades so far. Going over them, and then you guys can see here Nas, which is actually my least profitable pair. Crazy, right? But in all these trades, like the most I lost out of all of them was what, $7. So risk to reward, guys. Risk to reward. I'm fine with losing that $7 because let's go back to it. Lose 7, come right back and make $14, $15. You know what I'm saying? So I always watch a risk to reward. But let's go to summary now. And that's from this week. Just showing you guys everything so you guys can know these results are real. You can even go to it. You guys see real USD Hanko Trade. It's my broker. So you guys see everything is real, right? This is my actual account. Hourly, don't really care about this stuff. I mean, that can change easily. Daily though, I do want to pay attention or show you guys the daily. So it looks like I'm more profitable on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? It shows that I'm more profitable on those days. And that is when I take my swing trades or my intraday trades. So all of my intraday trades usually play out through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Reason as to why is because I be at work, right? I be at work, so I can't trade live as I would like to. But Thursday and Friday are my off days. Those are the mornings I get up and scalp. And that's why it looks like, you know, I lose a lot more on those days. So I get up and scalp and Nas and US30 on Thursday and Friday on those days. So that's why these look the way that they do. And most of those losses have come from Nas, just to be honest. So let's look at the risk of ruin. Got a 0.01% chance of blowing my account. As you guys can see, and as it gets higher, losing 3 in a row, 6 in a row, 9 in a row, the percentage do get higher, but it's actually not that bad. You know what I'm saying? I have 8% or a 9% chance of losing 9 consecutive trades. I have less than a 50% chance of losing 3 trades in a row. Then, you know, you gotta see the rest of it. So not bad percentages at all from this challenge since we've started. Great results, and that's just more to trade history right there. That's about it. So don't have any goals or anything said, but those are all of my results, guys. You guys see everything, and we have been having a great challenge so far. And the reason I've done this challenge, well, actually, let me flip this camera real quick. So the reason that I'm doing this challenge is really just for growth. You guys know I'm very big on, I believe that consistency and sticking to your rules that you've set for yourself and your discipline and stuff like that is very important as a trader. And if you guys listen to a lot of these other traders out there, they all say the same exact thing. Even when I went to FX Summit, listening to them speak is nothing new that I've heard. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing new that I heard, just to be honest. The reason as to why is because I literally listen to these guys and watch these guys' videos every single day. And I still watch them because they helped me grow as a trader. I was listening to them on podcasts, watching their videos individually. You know what I'm saying? So hearing them say some of the things that they said was really nothing new to me because I watched them so much and studied them so much that it was what it was. I already understood their perspective. I understood their mindset and understood how they traded. So that's why I do this challenge the way that I do it. I know some people may wonder, like, well, why don't you just, you know, continue to grow your account and use bigger lot sizes? Well, it's not about the bigger lot sizes, because money is going to come. But can you consistently win trades? If you can't grow a $100 account, what make you think you're going to be able to grow a $1,000 account or a $10,000 account or even a $100,000 account? If you can't be disciplined with a $100 account, you're not going to be disciplined with those accounts. Discipline doesn't just come out of nowhere when you get more money. You have to consistently practice that, consistently grow with that. So that's why I'm doing this challenge the way that I'm doing. That's also why I'm only popping 0.01s. I don't care about the money in this challenge. Can I consistently win trades? Are you being profitable? Are you making money? Are you getting results? Real results at that. And you guys see, I am. That's what I am doing. So that's why I'm also popping a 0.01. I know I could easily take these trades, like on US 30, for example. I know I could have easily took those trades. Let's go over one of these. On US 30, I called 1,036 pips, right? You guys know how much money that could have been on US 30? I could have easily made a big bag off of US 30 this week, but it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? Opportunities are always going to be there in the market, always. But you have to be disciplined in order to take advantage of those opportunities and catch them all the time. So that's what I'm doing with this challenge, and I definitely encourage you guys to do it as well. You know, practice what type of trader you are. What type of trades are you most profitable with taking? Long, shorts. That's why I connected my MyFxBook. I wanted to see that, and I wanted to share it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? What pairs are you do you win the most in? You know, it's very important that you know those things as a trader, because you're not going to make money trading every single pair. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. Some pairs you're more successful with than others. Learn those pairs, figure those out, and then I feel like once you figure those out, then you will be able to take that next step as a trader and grow even more. Another thing is understanding what days you make the most money on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said today, I did not trade today. I did not see a setup that I liked, so I didn't take a trade. It's very, very simple. You guys should understand that concept as well, because it is very important. So don't trade every day. Only trade what you see. Trade what you see. Don't try to predict the market, react to it. And if you guys are wondering, the summary of the FX Summit, these are things that they were saying, guys. These are things that they were saying. Like my homeboy, today, I texted him this morning. I was like, do you see anything, see anything setting up? I was like, to be honest, I don't see nothing. So I might not trade today. But he saw something, and he was able to scalp US 30 and made about 30 bands this morning. And I can show you the screenshot or whatever you guys want to see. I think it was about 30 bands, but it was some crazy amount. So he was able to make money off of US 30 this morning. I didn't see my type of setup though. That's what I'm getting at. I didn't see my type of setup, but he saw a trade. He was able to see something that he would like to take. But if I don't see my setup, my trades that I normally like to take, I'm not taking that trade. And that's what you guys need to understand as well. So please, please, please understand those things. Continue to grow off of that and develop yourself as a person, as a human being, and that will help you develop yourself as a trader. So back to these charts that I'm about to show you guys some of the trades that I took this week, and see what adjustment we can make off of that. All right, so back to my US 30 trade. You guys know, or if you don't know, I like to trade on the zone on US 30. You guys saw me ask that question in my FX Summit Day 1 video. I asked Austin what did he think about zone-to-zone trading on indices. And you guys heard his opinion, and I learned from him this week as well. Last week, and I was able to apply some of those things just this morning. You know what I'm saying? Scalping, taking the trades in between. Now, one thing that you guys need to understand and know, that if you do not have a reason to get out of a trade, then do not overthink. And I used to be bad with that when I first started trading. Like, I used to overthink like crazy. It got really, really bad at one point. I used to overthink. And then I'd be like, well, I didn't really have a reason to get out of that trade. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, we don't have reason to get out of those trades. We overthink ourselves out of those trades and become hesitant and afraid of what may happen if we continue to hold this trade, or we see the profits and then we'd be like, oh, I've had past instances where I've lost everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I took into account this week with this US 30 trade. I was expecting a big drop, and that's exactly what we got. So here I took this trade for the big sale at the top. It had hit a weekly resistance and also a certain field level that I used. And honestly, I did not have a point to close out of this trade. Even when I was at work, you guys saw that I closed out of the trade live, took those profits and stuff like that, made my withdrawal. But even then, I did not really have a reason to close out of that trade. Now, did I know that at the moment? No, because I was at work. I just saw profits. I saw that I hit my goal. And that is a question that you guys need to answer for yourself whenever you are trading on any type of pair, or trading in your account, period. How will you react once you hit your goal? Will you keep on trading? Will you get greedy and want more? What will you do? And I answered that question myself that day. Like, I hit my goal. What's the point of me trading? Now, the reason I did keep on trading was because I made my withdrawal. I collected my profits. I protected my profits. And at that point, now I'm just trading a brand new account. So I'm trading a brand new account, and now it's like, okay, I restarted. I've already collected my wins. Now let's try to flip this next account. And that's exactly what ended up happening. So we took this sale right here, and I did not have a reason to close out of this at all. Now, if it was to retrace to a certain point, then yes, I would have been like, okay, let me just go ahead and collect what I have now. Even though it was all the way down here and it retraced up, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna just catch the next opportunity, because it's better to break even or make even just a small amount of money than it is to lose money. Our goal is not to hit a home run on one play. Our goal is to stay in the game as long as possible. The goal is to stay in the game. You know, do not blow your account. So we closed out, and then taking the trade in between, right? Taking the trades in between. So from this high right here, the market had broke structure, came right here and retested it. I set my field. I always set my field right after the market breaks structure, or once it gets done with one field. So once it breaks one field, I'll make a next field, or I make a new field. Or if it breaks structure, then I set up my Fibonacci. I end up setting up my Fibonacci. So that's what ended up happening here. The market had broke structure. I instantly marked up my Fibonacci to the next low, came back to a certain field level that I like to trade, and then dropped. That was my reason for continuing this trade, right? And then once it had broke through this field, I could have marked up a new one, but the trade just kept on running. You know what I'm saying? There was no reason to make a new one. Or even if we wanted to, like, let's just say there's really not another big field level until even this, like this barely even is a field level. But it came to this level right here, dropped even more. That's a trade right there. So it's a couple trades. That's why I continue to hold this trade right here. Dropped even more, blew through this field, and we can even go here, right? So once it got done with this field, boom, dropped. Like, are you guys seeing the pattern here? And then we had ended up kind of getting a double top right here, and then it dropped. And then this is like a mini inverse head and shoulders in between here that you guys could have traded. I'm telling you guys, with 30, you do not need that many pips. You do not need that many pips, guys. So this trade right here, if I was paying attention, I would have took this one. This is 119 pips right here on US 30. You could do something with that. People usually go for 20 to 30 pips. You can definitely do something with that right there. And then it was just in consolidation from that point on. I didn't trade none of this, but that was my US 30 trade. Euro, NZD, what's the other trade that I was in? Let's go back to the 1 hour. So I was in this buy for you, Euro NZD. Now you guys see where it ended up coming up to, and I was telling you guys, like, I did not have a reason to close out of this trade at the moment, so I continued to hold it, right? I knew it was gonna go up, and at least up to this high right here. Now, just from my TP into where Euro NZD ended up coming up to, that is an 8 pip difference. Literally 8 pips. Now, it ended up rejecting off of 2 fib levels that I usually set my TP to. But this time I decided to set my TP up just a little bit higher, literally 8 points higher, or 8 pips higher. Now, did I need those 8 pips? No, it literally wouldn't have made a difference at all, if you want me to be honest. If you want me to be honest, it wouldn't have made a difference at all. I easily could have set it right here at the fib levels that I usually set my TP at, and I would have hit TP, and it would have closed me out of that trade. But instead, it ended up retracing, hitting my stop loss that I moved into profit, and then took back off. Now, my analysis still stood here, and I could have re-entered again right here. All right, I could have re-entered again because my analysis still held true, and it's bouncing back up right now. But I'm not going to enter in right now because, you know, it's not where I would like my entry to be at. So just that look, or just that minor of a difference, you know, the trade ended up falling short of hitting TP, retraced back down, and knocked me out. So that's why it's very important to, like, stick to your trading plan, guys. That holds true for when it comes to your stop loss, when it comes to your take profit. Stick to your trading plan. If you got a certain amount of pips that you want your stop loss or your TP to be at, keep it there. If you usually set your TP at a certain fib level, set it at that fib level. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't change it. Do not change it. So that's what happened with Euro NZD. I mean, I'm still satisfied because either way, my analysis held true. My trade did what it was supposed to do. And I didn't lose money. So I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Next trade that I ended up taking this week was UJ. We took some more UJ trades that we closed out of. And this trade still running. I'm still holding my entry right here at the top because I still feel like this is going to drop a lot more. But yeah, everything still holding true right now. This did exactly what it was supposed to do. These were the entries that I closed up here. I had took an entry like right here when it broke trend. It dropped, came back up, retested it, and then dropped again. So everything is playing out perfectly right now. Waiting on another entry for UJ. I'm continue to take entries all the way down and take advantage of this market that we're about to go into. And this is not a trade idea, guys. Like, I don't want you guys to think that I'm giving you guys a signal. I'm telling you guys what type of trade to take. No. Do your own analysis, do your own research, and if you feel comfortable taking this trade, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Take this trade. But I'm taking the trades that I normally take, the trades that I like, and I'm running with it. So far we collected 403 pips. Let's retrace a little bit up now to 316 pips on this trade. But I'm a swing trader. I'm an intraday swing trader. Stick to your analysis. Stick to the type of trader that you are. If you are a scalper, what's your reason for taking a swing trade? You know, why are you trying to take a swing trade? Do not do it. So that's how I feel about that. And I missed this trade right here. I just missed it. Let's see if it's gonna read. I may take a filler right here. But those are all my trades so far that I've taken. And I don't see, well, I do see a couple of stuff that I plan on taking now, but we will see. So you guys next week when we get into the market, you know, and we're gonna see what ends up happening. I'm gonna see you guys later on, man. I'm out.